Hello to all my lovely viewers. Welcome back to my channel, Lovely Day with Belle. And for today's video, I'm going to share with you the RPMS e-portfolio for Master Teacher 1 to 4 or the Highly Proficient Teacher for the school year 2022-2023. So naka-align na rin ito doon sa ating multi-year guidelines on RPMS PPST. So, ang unang page ay ang cover page. And then dito, table of contents na may CRAS, number of objectives, and number of MOVs. So, sa CRA 1, Content, Knowledge, and Pedagogy, merong tatlong objectives. Objective 1, Objective 2, and Objective 3 na may taga-apat na MOVs. CRA 2, Learning Environment and Diversity of Learners, may tatlong objectives, Objective 4, Objective 5, Objective 6, na may tigda-dalawang MOVs. CRA 3, Curriculum and Planning, may tatlong objectives, 7, Objective 8, Objective 9. Sa Objective 7, may dalawang MOVs, Objective 8, at most 4. Objective 9, dalawa. And for Graph 4, Assessment and Reporting, may tatlong objectives din dito. Objective 10, Objective 11, and Objective 12. Sa Objective 10, dalawa ang kailangang MOVs. Objective 11, isa lang. Objective 12, at least one MOV. And for Graph 5, Personal Growth and Professional Development, may dalawang objectives, Objective 13 and Objective 14, na may apat na MOVs. And for the plus factor, Objective 15, isa lang. Okay, so ngayon naman pag-usapan natin kung ano ang mga MOVs ang kailangan per objective. So let's start with CRA 1, Content, Knowledge, and Pedagogy. For Objective 1, modeled effective applications of content knowledge within and across curriculum teaching areas. That is PPSC Indicator 1.1.3. Means of verification, classroom observation tool, rating sheet, or inter-observer agreement form done through on-site, face-to-face, in-person classroom observation. If on-site, face-to-face, in-person classes are not implemented, through observation of synchronous, asynchronous teaching in other modalities, or through observation of a demonstration teaching via LAC session. So, dito sa proficient teachers, kailangan natin ang proof of attendance ng ating mga colleagues. Sa number of MOVs, nakalagay doon, 4 ang kailangan for objective number 1. So, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. Objective 2, evaluated with colleagues the effectiveness of teaching strategies that promote learner achievement in literacy and numeracy under PPST Indicator 1.4.3. Means of verification, proofs of attendance in coaching and mentoring, then minutes, notes of coaching and mentoring, reflection notes of teachers on the coaching and mentoring, and then with proof of attendance and the PMCF or the performance monitoring and coaching form with annotation. Again, for objective 2, kailangan natin ng 4 na MOV. So, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. So, Objective 3, develop and apply effective teaching strategies to promote critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. This is under PPST Indicator 1.5.3. So, COT rating sheet pa din ito with proof of attendance of colleagues. Na may 1, 2, 3, 4 MOV. For CRA 2, Learning Environment and Diversity of Learners, Objective 4, worked with colleagues to model and shared effective techniques in the management of classroom structure to engage learners individually or in groups in meaningful exploration, discovery, and hands-on activities within a range of physical learning environment, PPST 2.3.3. Means of verification, classroom observation tool, rating sheet, or inter-observer agreement form na may proof of attendance of colleagues. At ang MOV na kailangan dito ay dalawa. MOV1 and MOV2. And for objective 5, exhibited effective and constructive behavior management skills by applying positive and nonviolent discipline to ensure learning focused environments. That is PPST 2.6.3. Means of verification, COT rating sheet, or inter-observer agreement form with proof of attendance of colleagues. Kailangan natin dito ay dalawang MOV. MOV1 and MOV2. Objective 6, work with colleagues to share differentiated developmentally appropriate opportunities to address learners' differences in gender, needs, strengths, interests, and experiences. That is PPST 3.1.3. Means of verification, COT rating sheet, or the inter-observer agreement form with proof of attendance of colleagues. Ang kailangang MOVs dito ay dalawa, MOV1 and MOV2. And then, CRA 3, curriculum and planning. Objective 7, developed and applied effective strategies in the planning and management of developmentally sequenced teaching and learning process to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching contexts. PPST Indicator 4.1.3. And the means of verification, COT rating sheet or inter-observer agreement form with proof of attendance of colleagues. May dalawang MOVs na kailangan, MOV1 and MOV2. Objective 8, reviewed with colleagues, teacher, and learner feedback to plan, facilitate, and enrich teaching practice. BPS Indicator 4.4.3. And the means of verification, approved LAC plan, minutes of LAC or FGD session or other collegial discussions with proof of attendance, and performance monitoring and coaching form na may apat na MOV. MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. And for Objective 9, advise and guided colleagues in the selection, organization, development, and use of appropriate teaching and learning resources, including ICT, to address specific learning goals. That is PPS Indicator 4.5.3. Means of verification, proof of attendance in coaching and mentoring sessions, meetings, LAC session, FGDs, other collegial discussion that highlights the objectives. Then minutes or notes of coaching and mentoring, then reflection notes with proof of attendance, and then the PMCF with annotation. Of course, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. So, apat ang kailangan doon sa objective na yon. And CRA 4, assessment and reporting. Objective 10, work collaboratively with colleagues to review this design, selection, organization, and use of range of effective diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment strategies consistent with curriculum requirements. That is under PPST 5.1.3. Means of verification, proof of attendance in coaching and mentoring sessions, minutes or notes of coaching and mentoring sessions, reflection notes of teachers on the coaching and mentoring sessions with proof of attendance, and performance monitoring and coaching form or PMCF with annotation highlighting the objectives. So, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. For Objective 11, interpreted collaboratively, monitoring, and evaluation strategies of attainment data to support learner progress and achievement. That is PPST Indicator 5.2.3. Means of verification, approved, lack, or FGD plan. Any proof of communication with colleagues, like text, chat, or any form of communication. Results of collaborative interpretation, then minutes of lack, FGD session, or other meetings with proof of attendance, and then performance monitoring coaching, or PMCF, with annotation highlighting interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data. At apat din po ang kailangan dito na MOV. MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. And for Objective 12, applied skills in the effective communication of learner needs, progress, and achievement to key stakeholders, including parents or guardians. So, PPST Indicator 5.4.3. And means of verification, at least one or any one of the following documents. So, highlighting the objective. So, pwedeng sample of learners' test results signed by parents and corresponding evidence of improvement, attendance sheet or minutes of parents-teacher conference, then record of dialogue and or parents-teacher or teacher conferences and corresponding evidence of improvement, anecdotal record communicated to and signed by the learners and or parents with corresponding evidence of improvement, then sample of accomplished rubrics given for performance task and corresponding evidence of improvement, then sample agreement of learners at risk signed by parents and corresponding evidence of improvement, then signed report or report cards of students at risk with corresponding evidence of improvement, accomplished home visitation form signed by the learners and or parents, then proof of communication with wider school, community stakeholders, and others. And if meron kayong others, please specify and with annotation. So, isa lang po dyan ang kailangan nating MOV. Graph 5, Personal Growth and Professional Development, Objective 13, manifested a learner-centered teaching philosophy in various aspects of practice and support colleagues in enhancing their own learner-centered teaching philosophy. PPST Indicator 7.1.3. Means of verification, a reflection or journal entry in the following documents that highlights the manifestation of learner-centered teaching philosophy in any of the following. 1. Performance monitoring and coaching form. 2. Sample lesson plans of colleagues with annotation about enhancing their learner-centered teaching philosophy. 3. Minutes of LAC sessions about enhancing teachers' learner-centered teaching philosophy through lesson planning. 4th, approved LAC plan. And then 5th, lesson plan exemplar used during a learning action cell session. At kailangan natin dito ay apat na MOV. So, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. For Objective 14, reflected on the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers to plan personal professional development goals and assist colleagues in planning and achieving their own goals. PPS Indicator 7.5.3. Means of verification, certification from the ICT coordinator, school head, or focal person in charge of ESAT. Then ipcrf DP, then performance monitoring and coaching form, then media review form or MRF, and updated ipcrf DP from phase 2. Meron tayo ditong apat na MOV. So, MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. And then the last part is the plus factor. And that is under Objective 15. Perform various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching-learning process. So, dito, apat ang kailangan nating MOVs. So, means of verification, any proof that the master teacher served as facilitator or speaker, served as demonstration teacher, served as a member of the technical working group, served as OIC in the absence of the principal, represented the principal in meetings and conference, observed classes of teacher 1 to 3, assisted the school selection committee in the evaluation of credentials when hiring or promoting teachers, served in committee, served as advisor to co-curricular activities, served as coordinator or chairperson, authored, contribute to a book or journal, coached and mentored learners in competitions, mentored pre-service in-service teachers, conducted research within, uh, then others, or please specify with annotation. MOV1, MOV2, MOV3, and MOV4. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you consider subscribing my channel, Lovely Day with Belle. And if you want to have a copy of this one, just let me know. Feel free to message in the comment section. Huwag kalimutan ibigay ang inyong email address. Okay, thank you so much and have a lovely day, everyone.